Welcome back to an episode of the Wrestling Around podcast, where this week we're doing Survivor Series 2002, the first ever Elimination Chamber. But before we get into that, joining me is the world famous Serpius. Serpius, how are we doing?
I'm very good, thank you, Ross. How are you doing?
I'm all right, thank you. My internet has been a bit ropey. Hopefully, it's stabilised. So if I do drop in and out, like on the new show on Monday, then we'll find out. Do you know what it is? I'm blaming MS3 because they've been digging up all outside. And I think they must have done something because it's been shocking ever since they've been.
Have you got fibre? Have you got light stream? Sorry.
Yeah. MS3 are KCOM's rival now, aren't they? They're putting their own lines down by what it looks like.
So they've severed your line.
Yeah. Shovel right through my line.
Are you suggesting this is WCW versus WWE? KCOM
I'm suggesting
WWE.
There are shenanigans afoot, is what I'm suggesting, Peters.
So are they going to have to settle it in a...
As I've said that, mate, that's just gone really slow on because everyone stopped.
It needs to be settled in a tag team match player.
I think one of them has to go one-on-one with the Undertaker. Let's find out who. Joining me as well is a world-class wrestling journalist, Aaron. Aaron, how are we doing?
Yeah, not bad. I'm feeling not too tired today. Been on the coffee. I had a big can of Red Bull earlier at work. So, I'm pumped.
Pumped for what was a really, 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 really good pay-per-view.
Apart from one match.
Ooh, put a pin in it.
Oh yeah, I'm putting the pin in.
I'm interested to see which you think that match was, Peters. And Louis, are you?
Yeah, I'm here.
How are we doing?
Yeah, but
yeah, good. Joined by Bob Roode. Glorious Bob Roode.
Glorious Bob Roode here.
He's a bit sideways today.
Yeah, it's casual. Yeah,
it was on the news show and he got a bit mouthy, so Lou got rid of him.
Attacked me at one point.
Lots of comments from off camera from Bob Roode.
Yeah, but he's having a good time. As far as goes into storage. Yeah, possibly. Don't know yet.
Imagine if someone had been the storage and Bob Roode just fucking
I reckon that should be the last thing you put into whenever you open the door. Bob Roode's the first. And then he just falls out like that and it hits whoever's opens it.
Well, he's never going to go to storage on my parents' house for now anyway. So
he's got to got to go to your parents' house
and sit on their sofa.
Yeah.
How is he going to do the show if he's in storage?
That is true. Yeah, I'll have to do the show live from storage.
I still think you should live in it.
There's no light in there.
Oh, you get a torch.
Yeah. How do you know? Also, the lock's on the outside. That was the big flaw.
Don't get a battery powered one. Get one of them that you sort of wind up like that, and then just have like a massive forearm. So just like you've had a copious amount of wanks in your storage unit.
I said it. Yeah.
Don't lock it because if anybody opens it while you're asleep, fucking Bob Roode's there.
Yeah, it's true.
Put him at the end of your bed.
Just put a record in there, kind of glorious.
Or if somebody opens it and sees you in bed with a cardboard cut out of Bob Roode, I don't think they're going to be hanging around for too long.
Scandal, right?
Bob Roode scandal.
Right then, we did Elimination. No, we didn't do Elimination Chamber. We did Survivor Series 2002 with the first ever Elimination Chamber. We haven't done. Well, we've done WWE, WWF because we're doing the Rocky Road, but we haven't done an actual pay-per-view for a long time. This is the actual era finished? Is that what we're saying? Is this Ruthless Aggression now?
Yeah, sure is for us.
I would class.
Or is this the weird bit in between? Because John Cena,
Brock Lesnar's here.
John Cena's not till the year after, is he?
No, he's debuted. He's debuted now.
Yeah, but has he done his Ruthless Aggression bit?
Yeah.
Is it that early?
Yeah, 2002.
It was quite early.
Right, there we go. It's okay then.
You've had the brand split by this point as well, haven't you?
Yes, we have had the brand split.
Which I kind of sort of say is the start of it.
Yeah, that makes
unofficially
sense.
Or officially, I don't really know. But that's kind of what I see it as. That when that happens is the start of the next era after the Attitude Era.
So then, it was in Madison Square Garden, 17,930 people there. Look, you've done this. You've waxed lyrical about the food.
Oh my days, sure.
Right, guys, do you want another go?
Yeah, that's that chicken and waffle fries or something else on it. And that big hot dog I got that time. I had a regular hot dog once, but I got like a French sausage. Great.
Has anything new gone in since last time you've been? It's been years since you've been.
Do you know, Ross? I've not looked at the menu because I just do it by. I did remember that the other day randomly popped into my head was the time I went in the bar. beneath Madison Square Garden before. Was it before the SmackDown show? Or before the next one time?
After, wasn't it?
No, there was the bar underneath it. Not the one where the woman was going mad about the basketball. The actual bar in the bottom of Madison Square Garden.
Did we go in that?
Yeah.
After the basketball.
It was afterwards, wasn't it?
The mad get we went in the bar before the game. I'm sure we did.
We went in.
It was after, wasn't it?
No,
it was after the game.
No, after was like the bar across the road. I mean, the one that's
we went in the one. We went in the bar across the road before.
That was before the house show.
SmackDown. Before the house show.
It was college football, basketball,
and then we went to watch the basketball, and then when we went in that one, and I think we went in that one afterwards.
I could have sworn it was beforehand.
Yeah, it was after.
I was getting ragged for almost getting a jersey when I for the NBA, sleeveless NBA jersey.
That would have been great if you'd have got that white. Peter's swanning around in a New York Knicks
white men
jersey with the white sleeves.
We've all seen the film. Just a look, by the way, Ruthless Aggression promo was on June the 24th, 2002.
That counts, doesn't it?
Yeah, officially in. Yeah.
Officially in.
There's absolutely too much trust that's new. It's ridiculous.
Pick your favourite then. Go on. What something you want to try the most?
Well, it's, lava meatballs sound all right.
Is it in a sub though? How do you have the meatballs?
No, just in spaghetti. In a bowl.
Oh right.
It doesn't know. It looks like the more like Eastern European meatballs.
Any pasta?
No, just the meatballs and a bit of cheese, I think.
Any nachos?
Mike's Hot Honey. Apologies Pizza. Baked by Melissa. Like bloody cupcakes. You get cupcakes now.
Outrageous.
Sushi. Fuck you. There's a bar called Fuku. F-U-K-U. Tons of stuff. Carnegie, there's a deli. There's a shack. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. You want to get on the 100 level, the Infosys concourse. That's what you want to be on. The further you get up, the cheaper the seats are, the less there is. By the time you get to the top, there's only like 3 bars. Hot chicken and things.
It's just a woman who'll throw some slop at you if you're at the top.
Lunch Lady Doris.
Yeah. Come and get your slop, and she just lobs it at you from across the room. You don't even have to pay for it.
So my top tip is if you're in the cheap seats, get your food, then go up.
Go up. Yeah. Good stuff. Clever idea. Right then, we have a opening video package. I believe is the band Saliva.
Saliva. It's the ultimate wrestling band along with POD.
The Weekend.
And Shinedown.
And Flow Rider.
Pitbull. Times have changed, haven't they?
People like them, don't they?
Yeah.
And in 3-6 Mafia, they did a few.
Yeah.
Beat him up, break his neck. And then we get first of all, the video package is excellent stuff because it is WWE. We have commentators. It's just a brand split is in place. Bischoff is in charge of Raw. Stephanie McMahon is in charge of SmackDown. We have Taz and Cole for SmackDown, and we have the King and JR for Raw.
Just before we move on from commentators, can we all appreciate Michael Cole's leather jacket? Just looks.
That's a choice. And also, why is he holding on to Taz for dear life throughout the show? Do you know what I mean? He's got his arms on his shoulders the entire time.
Handsy, isn't he?
Yeah, wasn't very good at this time, was he?
This was peak Michael Cole up until the recent peak, apparently. If you listen to the people when he was with Taz.
I quite liked him during this pay-per-view, and I'm not usually a Cole fan. Apart from modern day Cole.
I didn't dislike him, but I didn't like him. I just thought he was very... Preferred Taz. Always preferred Taz.
Yeah,
he's going against JR though. JR's in his peak here, so that's what it is. This is not JR now. Don't give a shit. This is actual JR.
Or horny JR.
Who cared about the product? The first match then is a 6-man elimination tables match. It's Bubba Ray Dudley, Spike Dudley, and one-time rival Jeff Hardy.
I genuinely thought this was a triple tag match when Jeff came out.
Yeah, same.
I don't understand. It makes no sense.
Against 3 Minute Warning and Rico. Well, the Dudleys got split, didn't they?
Yeah.
So they got.
I think Reverend Devon's been and gone.
By the end of this match,
I think he died tonight.
Does he die tonight?
He must.
Matt Hardy's doing his own thing, as we'll find out later on.
Oh my god! Yes.
3 Minute Warning they were like Bischoff's team, weren't they? Bischoff used to say, "You've got 3 minutes to impress me." And then if they didn't impress him, we just got these two big Samoan lads out who just battered them.
So
and I assume Billy and Chuck hasn't happened yet, or has it?
Billy and Chuck was 2003, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think
is that after?
A little bit after this.
My timeline of this is all.
We'll find out.
Mine is. But so
because Rico goes on to manage them, doesn't he?
3 minute one is Jamal, who turned into Umaga.
No, Billy and Chuck have been and gone. It's the Ric Flair era, wasn't it?
And then Rosie became the shit.
He did. Roman Reigns is
Rico became a fireman. Or a policeman, whatever he's doing.
Yeah, Rosie really looks like Roman Reigns, doesn't he? Like, really looks like him.
It's his brother, that's why, yeah.
Yeah, no, but they look like twins, don't they?
Yeah. Is Rosie still alive?
No, he died a few years ago.
Is Rosie died as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 2017. R.I.P.
Yeah, not that long ago, I think. 5 years, yeah.
Umaga 2009. Bloody hell.
Oh, he was so good, Umaga. Right, then, this match, it's an elimination match. Spiker gets eliminated first by literally just getting thrown up in the air. Thrown through a table. Before that, there's a lot of people crashing through tables themselves. The rules was clearly set out by King. You can't eliminate yourself, which is good.
That makes sense.
Came on late. Then there was the bit later on, wasn't they, where someone got hit with a table and the table broke. Does that count as being eliminated?
That was Jeff, wasn't it?
Apparently not, no.
That was Jeff because he slipped like off the railing, didn't he?
Yeah, they just threw a table at him.
To be fair, that was very good. I think he probably saved Jeff there from an injury, if I'm honest. It looks like he was if he hadn't hit him with that table and kind of stopped him on the course he was going on, I think he'd been injured. So that was very good, quick thinking. I think it was Rosie who did that. Very quick thinking. Probably saved him from some time off.
I really enjoyed Spike's elimination before that, though.
It looked brutal, didn't it?
Yeah, starting with the Dudley Dog. It's because he's so small, though, isn't it?
You can just throw him around the ring.
Starting with the Dudley Dog into the catapult. The Dudley Dog is a terrible move, by the way.
Yeah, but he's not supposed to be serious, is he?
No. But but I think when you get a bit older and you look, you think you apply logic to wrestling a bit, don't you? Think no one would ever just do that, just carry him 3 yards forward and then go, oh yeah, I'm ready to fall now. Wouldn't happen.
Cat, if you apply logic to wrestling, Peters, none of us will have any fun, which is why the internet hates it. You just got to watch it and see what it is. And the next elimination then is Jeff Hardy does a swanton bomb from the arena. I guess where is it?
This is very similar to one he does on Bubba Ray in the same arena, isn't it?
2 years prior, yeah.
WrestleMania 2000. Because I wasn't sure if it was this one that's on the video, but thinking about it now, it's the one on Bubba, isn't it? That's on that video because it was before this. But yeah,
so
it didn't look like he eliminates well either.
Yeah, he eliminates Rosie, so Rosie's out.
So it's Jeff and Bubba versus Rico,
Jamal and Rico. Then Jamal is who's no? Jeff Hardy eliminated. Jeff Hardy's then eliminated, I think. And then Jamal is out with a powerbomb through the table, but 3 minute warning, decide actually we're not out, beat the crap out of him. Until Devon makes the save, gets rid of them, and a 3D on Rico.
What a pop
to win.
Big old pop.
The pop was ridiculous.
There was a lot of pop this evening.
Rico
messed his arm up, I think, as well, didn't he, quite badly? By the looks of that blood split. Yeah, there's a big blood stain in the ring. I thought, who the hell's done that? And then it sort of says on commentary, Rico split his arm up. And
the table. Rob Van Dam nearly once lost his eye from the table because the corner of the table hit him in the face and he said, your instinct is to any skin hanging, rip it. And he was about to do it and he realised it was his eyelids, he left it.
Oh, God.
The thing is,
imagine
Jeff Hardy's elimination. How scary would it be seeing Jamal come towards you? Because he's a big old lad, isn't he?
Both big
lads. Fair play for him to do that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So the match.
No diss on it, but yeah, bloody hell.
The match itself went 14 minutes. The perfect opener for this show, I think.
I think this is probably this. We enjoy a good WCW opener, don't we?
Mm.
This for me can challenge a WCW opener. Different style,
very
but
good
I think,
match.
But very.
Yeah, I always say it, WWE always did the tag team openers, and then WCW did your cruiserweights.
Yeah,
two very good ways of opening a show, in my opinion.
Yeah. I just want fast-paced chaos, don't you?
I love
and then
the
a big return
as well. Of this as well. Yeah.
Well, is it a return or a reunion? Whatever.
Reunion.
We'll go with a return.
A return of
Devon.
Yeah, Dudley Boy's Devon.
Yeah, because we got the 3D as well, didn't we? For Rico.
Yeah. The only thing that upsets me about that is you never said Devon get the tables because the tables already there. I noticed.
JR said it on commentary, but it was like,
fine. And Devon didn't do his testify either, did he?
And I enjoyed Devon in his Dudley Boy gear, and Bubba looked a bit odd, not in it as well. But I know obviously they worked together at that time, were they?
So Bubba just looked a bit lost, didn't he? He looked a bit sad. You know when he came out earlier? Spike. No, it's not the same. Yeah.
So we know all about the Dudley Boys, we know all about Jeff Hardy. What do we think of 3-minute warning? I loved them, and I think they would be amazing now if they were in this era. They'd be so good because they're different to the Usos.
Yeah, we haven't got
absolute units, aren't they?
Yeah, we haven't got a big guy tag team really.
We've not got. Is it Valhalla? Are they now called?
The Viking Raiders.
Yeah.
Have they changed them?
No, I don't know. It said welcome to Valhalla, didn't it, the other night? So I don't know. I didn't know if that was Sarah Logan. You probably covered all this in the news, but they're the only ones that I can think of that are sort of big boy tag team these days.
AOP. AOP would have been good, but they left.
Well, you can see them, Ross, at
not
as than Sam and Sarah's over us.
But I just think
Combat somewhere. I can't think what the hell it was.
They never really did out with. I don't think they even had a run as tag team champions, did they? Or it wasn't for very long.
3-minute warning. I don't think so. Let me look at the timelines as to when Rosie became. Rosie. So they went
about 2003, into.
So Jamal was released in June 2003, and then later in 2003, the Hurricane discovered Rosie's potential superhero. So Jamal was gone within a year.
Until obviously he debuts as Umaga.
Yes. So he went in June
2000. They both work for Hurricane, don't they? Rosie and Jamal both do it, don't they?
No, Umaga. Umaga he comes back as Umaga.
I thought it was both.
When did he come back as Umaga? 2005.
December 2005. So he's gone 2.5 years near enough.
Yeah, Ross, I think you're getting Jamal confused with Mighty Molly.
Understandable. Yeah,
so Jamal went to TNA for a year and then ended up in All Japan for 2 years.
It has been so good as absolute just destroying the tag team division.
And then he was
such a good.
Then he returned
athletic big lads. It's been so good, but
and died in 2009.
So, Terry Peters, star rating for this match, please.
3 stars.
Oh, get out, Dave Meltzer. He's wrong. He's wrong.
Yes. He's wrong. He's wrong.
This match, I absolutely love this match, and it's a solid opener, and it is 5 stars.
5 stars. 5 stars to open with.
Yeah, big pop.
I agree with it. Perfect for its position on the card.
100%. So it got the crowd going, didn't it?
It's what it needed.
That's what you want. Yeah, it did exactly what it needed to. You had a huge pop, 5 stars.
Yeah, hot opening. Moving on, then we go to WWE. Is it WWE New York?
Yes.
It's the World. It's called now, Ross, but it's the same place.
The World. Same place. Hard Rock Cafe these days.
There you
go. Stacey Keibler is there. She talks about Test for a bit.
And testicles.
Yeah, and testicles. Testicles. And then she introduces Sliver, who do a full performance of Always.
And time we'll see them tonight.
No, the second time they've done it pay-per-view after WrestleMania 18.
Yes.
And there's a video package, which is interesting because it would have been rubbish if it was just a band on it, but at least the video package sort of made it fit in.
Yeah, it doesn't seem as awkward.
It's not like when Kiss was on Nitro. No one wants to see Kiss, but at least they're live playing.
Come on, Ross. What are you doing?
Ross, you said that.
Know your audience. Know your audience.
Is that Kiss poster in the background? Okay.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
Well, look, people turned off, right? The people turned off, so I'm correct. Oh God, it's massive.
What an idiot! What an idiot!
What I'm saying is, though, Kiss would have been better if they'd had NWO package or something.
Or if they'd have debuted all the members of Kiss, which was planned, they're the Demon.
Yeah,
get the rest
just
of
the
them.
Kiss. And the Kiss Demon was famously in Terry Peters' favorite ever match with Vampiro in the graveyard.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Peter's thought that was amazing. We then get the Cruiserweight Championship match. So Jamie Noble is the champion. He comes out with Nidia, the longest reigning champion at this time in WWE. And he's against Billy Kidman. Lou, you once told me the crowd went mild, and God, did the crowd go mild for Billy Kidman?
Well, he changed his music, didn't he, as well, I think?
It's his debut. It's his debut of his new music, yeah.
Yeah.
Jamie Noble's dressed more like Billy Kidman than Billy Kidman is. And they had a solid match. They went for it, to be fair to him.
I liked this match.
Yeah.
Billy Kidman's music's weird.
It was his debut of his new song.
It didn't go with Billy Kidman, did it?
No.
Not all.
None of Billy Kidman went with Billy Kidman, I would say.
No, because Jamie Noble was cosplaying as Billy Kidman.
I think it's like the classic, the criticism of Vince that he just gets something and changes it completely. It's probably what he did with Billy Kidman.
Yeah. This is good. Billy Kidman's good.
Yeah, I remember at the time seeing, Billy Kidman's in WWE now, and I was like, what's he little pants for? Where's the classic vest and jorts?
Vest and, yeah.
Was
because in WCW, he had a match with Hogan, he had a feud with Hogan, so it's not like he's...
Beat him.
Yeah, it's not like he's unknown. Was Jamie Noble ever in WCW? I know he was Ring of Honor champion, wasn't he? But was he ever in?
Yeah, he was in the Young Dragons.
He actually was. They have a good match then, these two. Jimmy Noble's on a bit of a losing streak despite him being champion. He does a sickening DDT, which only got a 2 count. Nidia tries to get involved, but Billy Kidman wins with the shooting star press. What do we think of this then? We've had the traditional WWE opener of tag teams, and now we've got the WCW opener of cruiserweights. How do we think this compares to the chaos of the tables match?
Not as good for me. It's all right. I prefer WCW's cruiserweights that we've seen personally, the ones that we've seen so far.
I don't get all the stars though, can you? Some of the stars are already higher up on the card in WWE, so
that's the problem, isn't it? You're getting what's left of the old cruiserweight division.
It felt like the WWF crowd went, WWE. Did WWE at this point?
WWE at this point.
WWE.
They just weren't as into cruiserweights as WCW crowds, I think. I remember it's because they weren't used to them.
Yeah, WWE've never really had a good relationship with cruiserweights, have they?
Vince didn't like him, did he?
No, even in modern times. Big old bump for Nidia as well.
Yeah.
Tough enough winner.
You forget about Nidia, don't you?
She wasn't there very long, was she?
She's one of the greatest women's wrestlers of all time.
Did she win it with Linda Miles?
I don't know. I've never really... Who was the Basham Brothers?
Doug and Danny, they were gimps.
It was the woman.
Linda Miles.
Was it? She wasn't called that though, was she? I thought she was called Smiles.
I think she probably was, but I can't remember her name.
Didn't they have some sort of... They had a S&M
gimmick, they were gimps, weren't they?
Shaniqua. Good stuff.
Shaniqua, that's it.
So, oh, no, hang on. It was Jackie that won it with her. So, Nidia must have won first year. She was the first year with Maven.
Classic year.
And Chris Nowinski was the runner-up, who we'll see later. Josh Matthews was on that one as well.
Good group.
Good group.
Absolute legends of the business in that. Tough enough. It's almost as good as the class of, with Batista, Lesnar, and Shelton Benjamin.
Second year, I had Matt Morgan and I think was Johnny Nitro part of that one as well? I think he was part of number 3.
So then, the crew match. A title change. Everybody loves it. Apart from the WWE crowd.
The second one of the night. First one of the night.
First one of the night. First one of the time match, was it? Jamie Noble's a weird one, isn't he? Because he was there for ages, but can you ever remember a Jamie Noble match?
No, he kind of segued into a backstage role quite early, didn't he?
You can tell why he's a producer, can't you? Because he's a damn good wrestler, isn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess his like gimmick was that he was poor at this point. Was that
Trailer Park Trash.
Yeah.
So he debuted on SmackDown in June 2002.
He's just not big enough, is he?
No, he held the title for 147 days until this one, and he then left in 2004 September.
He has a tag team. He becomes part of the Pitbulls with Kid Cash, doesn't he?
Yeah, returns in 2005 after going to New Japan for a little bit and Ring of Honor, where he defeated CM Punk, Samoa Joe, and Christopher Daniels to win the ROH Championship.
Yeah, I knew he was the champion there. I think the wrong era, Jamie Noble. Yeah, he'd probably get away with it now. But if he was 5 inches bigger, he'd have been right at the top of the card. I think I really like Jamie Noble.
He's really young at this point, though. He's only born in 76, so he's 24, 5 at this point because it's not even been his birthday yet. So he's only 25 as well.
Yeah.
But yeah,
he's only 45 now, though.
Yeah.
Oh, he could wrestle, then, can he? Because Bobby Lashley's 46.
Is that what I was, Bobby Lashley?
But yeah, he's still going, isn't he? So
been married since he was 18. Jamie Noble.
Good for him.
There you go.
What are the old star ratings then?
I'm surprised this one 3.5.
Do you think it's too high?
I think it's slightly too high.
Yeah, I do in comparison to the first one.
Yeah,
that's more what I'm comparing it against. I just think the first match was a better match. I think first one they probably should be swapped around, but then give it a bit more than 3.25, maybe 3.5.
No, the first one got 5 stars, Piers.
Yeah.
I'm on about from what Dave got.
Yeah, no, but we all know they're the fake results.
I know. But, he gave it 3.25 for this one, which I think is quite high.
Yeah.
What's a real star rating then?
3 stars.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was all right. I think Kidman was killed by his new music. I was always quite a Kidman fan. I mean, I can't wait to get to it on our WCW pay-per-view run. With his feud with Hogan. So we've got good things to look forward to.
Yes.
I can't wait for that. We've got the flop.
No, honestly, as a kid, I absolutely loved Kidman. Thought he was great. Like when I watched the WCW, it's one of my favourites. Probably because he was all flippity floppity in that. But I don't know. He was just a regular wrestler, wasn't he? Just on the same.
He never got pushed, did he? He never got pushed, and then he kind of he retired very early, didn't he? Very young.
Yeah,
there's
a reason for that
as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, he's in AEW now, but he was a really long-term producer for.
It still says it's on Wikipedia. He's with WWE.
I thought he moved to AEW.
There's no mention of AEW on his Wikipedia unless you've changed it. Lou's changed it and it's been edited on it by Wikipedia.
Did he did go in a tag team with John Cena though, so got that to look forward to.
Yeah. And then he feuded with Paul London a bit later on.
And he also married Tori Wilson, so it was a real winner.
Yeah,
for the Kidman for
me. I mean Al Wilson, which we'll get to.
Did you say Al Wilson?
Yeah.
Is that the Don Marie feud?
Yeah, we'll get to that, Ross. Come on.
Are we going to get to that?
It's on the show.
Are we going to watch that one?
It's on the show. There's a bit of it.
Is it on this one?
Come on, Ross. You didn't write one. Big Al Wilson's there with Don Marie in the crowd.
No, I didn't. I
didn't write down where it was, but I remember it because I remember that horrendous storyline because she shags him to death.
This is the.
She shags Al Wilson to death.
It's true. Right.
This is the year of Angle and Rob bestiality sex.
That was a little bit after this, wasn't it?
This was wild. HLA. This is the year of HLA, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Right, still, this was. I need to watch more of these because it was wild. It's what they wanted.
Genuinely, this has made me want to watch more WWE around this time.
What pay-per-view was did he? Maybe it was. That must have happened at No Mercy 2003, which I had on DVD because I remember I had one of their feuds on DVD with him, with Big Al Wilson.
Let's have a look.
I think that was the pay-per-view before because it was the Lesnar Taker on the cell.
That's just been gone.
I'm sure they have a match on there. Yeah.
2002.
We need to watch that at some point as well.
That was a biker match, that one. You watched no mention of it, so you watched Zach Allen versus Matt Hardy though for 5 minutes and a half.
Yeah, I did. Right then, moving on, we have the Kurt Angle's backstage and basically says if Kidman can win a title, then we should easily be able to do it. So, Kidman, well done. You just had your big break in WWE, and Kurt Angle's buried you in 5 seconds.
I feel this is a start of Angle becoming a bit more comedic as well, like with his bald head, sort of in that serious comedic phase.
I think he's already had his comedic phase. The whole thing with Edge when he got his head shaved.
He was always fun. It was always funny, but I mean, this is where he's like trying to be like the wrestling machine, wasn't he? But still quite funny at the same time.
No, because we're going to get Lesnar Angle soon. I think he's becoming more serious.
Yeah, well, yeah, he comes serious, but I still think he's in his comedic phase here.
I don't know about that.
There's slow band FaceTime on it at this point.
Yeah, so he and Chris Benoit are going to be tag team later in the SmackDown 6 tag team match. They're arguing here, but they decide to hug it out because teammates don't shake hands. They hug. We then see Chris Jericho. He's preparing for the main event, and we get to see Victoria talking to a mirror, asking who the prettiest diva is.
I forgot about this radio rental gimmick that she had.
Yeah, she was a bit nuts. The mirror says Trish Stratus. So Victoria tears up a cardboard cutout, closure as Bob, of Trish Stratus. Something similar, I imagine, happens in your house, though, does it?
There's no cardboard cutouts here. It's just me and Babu.
Sorry, yeah. I will move on to the women's match then. It's a hardcore match. Is this the first women's hardcore match? I couldn't find out if it was.
No, it said on the pay-per-view it's first one in about 3 years, I think they said.
Right.
Something in 98 had China in it. 99, something like that.
Oh, well, yeah, but was that not China against Jeff Jarrett? So it's not women's only.
That was a good housekeeping match. I think you'll find.
Yeah, when they actually had a kitchen sink.
No, because they had women hardcore champions in this, so they must have had. Yeah,
maybe. So the feud is they're both fitness models. Victoria is saying Trish Stratus got all the breaks and she never did. She's become a bit obsessed with her. I think at one point she beat up Terry Reynolds because she looks like Trish Stratus.
You see it later on, don't you? She's got a hell of a bruise, Terry.
Victoria is not a lady to mess with, which I'm disappointed she didn't come out with.
Was it meant to be?
Was it Tattoo at this point and they've overdubbed it? I couldn't work
out.
No,
that was well late on that one.
Was Tattoo after? Because I couldn't work out if this was overdubbed because I don't remember this music.
I'm learning.
Victoria was there for a while.
It was Nicki Minaj, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Before she was famous.
That's like 2006 in it era. 2006, 2007, that one.
I'm learning. What?
They haven't.
Victoria's.
That was it. Just singing a song.
Victoria to me was sort of one of the first sort of women that could look decent in the ring, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Again,
Trish.
Wrong era, isn't she?
Yeah, massively.
So many women who, I mean, you wouldn't have the next year if it wasn't for people like Victoria, I guess.
I didn't realise this was Victoria's backstory there.
We've covered Victoria on that. Well, she used to be.
So in that match, we have everything. We have brooms.
I think Ross is like 5 seconds behind us.
Yeah,
absolute. We have trash cans. We have kendo sticks.
I think he's gone.
It's gone.
Right, Victoria. We've seen her before. SummerSlam 2000. She's part of the Ho Train.
Yeah. So I mean, I didn't realize she was. I thought she was a wrestler. I didn't realize that she came in as a fitness model.
She only debuted in July 2002. Victoria.
Yeah.
Well, that's where all
Trish. Yeah.
It's where all the good female wrestlers come from, and the Ho Train.
It's very true. I think Lita was part of the Ho Train at one point as well.
Probably.
She was.
Yeah.
Mick Foley. Mick Foley's wife was meant to be, but Mick Foley got really offended by it.
That doesn't surprise me.
So someone was like, "Hey Mick, just bring your wife. You can mow the hose." And he was like, "Get the hell out! How offensive is that?"
Well, Victoria only had a first pay-per-view match the month before this, which is a bit mad, really.
Yeah.
But I thought this was a strong match.
I would have said she had a background as an indie wrestler. I was very surprised that she came in the way she did. But no, she's done well. Well done.
Yeah. She's good. Is he back?
Sort of.
Don't think so. Right. So we see a lot of weapons being used in this match, which
Yeah, I was surprised. I was surprised there was this amount of weapons, if I'm honest.
Agreed. So we sort of see, what do we see? We see dustbin lids, dustbins, don't we? Ross is back.
So ironing board at some point.
Ironing board. That looked brutal, to be fair. When
the way they set up, didn't know how to set up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way it's set up in the corner looked really brutal. When
yeah, because
Canberra went into it now, but just
I think it's
pranged back, didn't it?
Went into it.
Yeah.
There's no giving it, is there? That's
absolutely none.
No giving it. And as well, there was that catapult into the bottom of the bin when it's set up in between the ring.
Oh yeah, that was brutal.
That looked grim. But I quite like this match for a women's match of its time. It was very good, I thought. Really enjoyed it as well. Something different as well. And to be fair, quite like both gimmicks going into it. Quite like the story going into it.
There was a point where I think Trish Stratus put a bin on top of Victoria and then absolutely levered it, and it looked like the most brutal spot I've ever seen in my life because she did not hold back. She kicked a bin off Victoria, but it just looked insane. This is for me when Trish Stratus become serious. I think, bloody hell, Trish Stratus is actually talented. She's not just a pretty girl Vince fancies and books to kiss him.
Yeah, you're sort of seeing that turn, aren't you, now?
I played to her. She's real interesting to listen to, Trish Stratus.
I thought this match got the right amount of time as well, to be fair.
7 minutes, just over 7 minutes, 1 second. Victoria won with the finish was shit. Snap suplex, come on, better than that.
Poor finish, but other than that, good match for me.
At least do all the trash can if you're going to do it. If you're going to finish the match with a fucking suplex.
Do you reckon it was meant to be the finish? Because it seemed really flat.
I don't know.
A bit of time. I don't know.
They did the fire. They did the bulldog, then did the fire extinguisher.
They did the fire extinguisher, blinded her, didn't they?
Yeah, and then they did the suplex. So
whether that's why it's in because she's trying to get whatever it is out of her eye. I don't know. Powder.
Maybe Victoria's quite new and she maybe shouldn't have a finisher.
Yeah, well, like I said, it was only a first ever pay-per-view match the month before.
So I don't know. It could have been on the bin, couldn't it? You know what I mean? Or on the bin lid. That would have been good. Right. I imagine Meltzer didn't rate this very high.
Yeah.
This is a disgrace what he's given this. 1.25.
Oh.
Sexist pig.
Oh my god.
Dave Meltzer hates women.
I think that is unbelievably harsh.
That is very harsh. So I'm sure you'll all be glad to hear. Frankenstein rating is 3 stars.
Good.
Correct decision.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I
think
can't believe him. Dirty old Dave.
DD.
Good done.
Hopefully a mate that dropped out at that point.
Nope. We said Dirty Dave.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. Right then, we get Coach backstage. He's with Eric Bischoff. He's basically going on about the Elimination Chamber because it's new. People don't know what it is, do they? We all forget that. We're taking it for granted here that we all know what happens. He basically brags that Raw's better than SmackDown. Big Show interrupts and says, "You should never let me go. I'm going to be the man of WWE now. I'm going to win the title and beat Brock Lesnar." Then we see Paul Heyman was worried about Lesnar facing Big Show because he's got his ribs all taped up after Big Show threw him off the stage. And that is the next match, WWE Championship match.
The foreshadowing of us from Paul Heyman here.
The man's genius, isn't he? He's an absolute genius.
Pretty much gave it away. Oh, I guess you wouldn't know, would you? But when he was like, "Oh, my client will walk out," I was like, "I know what that means. I know what that means." Yeah. So they had to believe how much.
You know what it means when it.
They reused a lot of the storyline with the whole Brock and Roman thing, didn't they?
Yeah, it's just done. It was perfectly done.
Yeah.
So Brock Lesnar, the champion, against Big Show. Everyone loves Lesnar. The crowd loves Lesnar. So I guess they had to turn him face at some point because he's just a young kid beating up everybody up. Big Show comes out in trousers, which was the first odd thing. This match only goes 5 minutes. It's not even 5 minutes. It's 4 minutes 19 seconds. Lesnar shows off his freakish strength, suplexing them all over. The belly to belly was insane. Because Big Show, this isn't Big Show now, is it? This is like massive Big Show.
He was a big boy, wasn't he? Yeah.
He's like 400-pound Big Show. And then the referee gets knocked down. There's an F5. There's a chair involved. The new ref comes out. Heyman pulls him out of the ring. Lesnar's like, what are you doing? Chases after him. Big Show destroys him with a chair. Then chokes him onto the chair. And the referee counts it. Big Show is the new champion. So, what a shame that Big Show didn't get his fitness in order until he was about 48.
Yeah.
This is a match that I didn't particularly like.
Well, you
It
don't.
was more an angle than a match, wasn't it? I don't really care for it.
I won't bother by it.
You don't have a 5-star classic, are you? Well, a traditional 5-star classic with Big Show and Lesnar. But I thought it made Lesnar look amazing because he's just throwing the Big Show around, but it also made Big Show look dangerous because he's beat Brock Lesnar.
No, I disagree with you entirely, Russ. I think it makes Big Show look rubbish.
Brock Lesnar like a dweeb.
I thought it made him look like an idiot.
We've also skipped over Brock Lesnar's white trousers as well in the promo video.
Yeah. I'm not going to come on here and start saying anything about Brock Lesnar's dress piece because he'll find me. I'll slag off a lot of wrestlers, but I will not slag off Brock Lesnar. Did you not like it then?
It made no sense.
Big Show
because they have to get Heyman away from Lesnar because Lesnar's going to be face.
Why would he? Yeah. Why would Heyman? Like Heyman wants to manage the best guy. It's just been clearly proven that the Brock Lesnar is capable of beating the Big Show. So why would you bother going with the Big Show? He's rubbish.
And then Brock Lesnar lost his Big Show lost the title the next month.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Big Show hadn't all titles, was he?
Well, made no sense.
Why not just give it to Brock and let him lose to Angle at Armageddon? Surely that'd be better.
Yeah. I thought it was nonsense.
Then he won it back at WrestleMania. Why not just let him do that? Why not do that? Skip the Big Show stuff.
No, because I think you need Angle to get it to WrestleMania. You needed Angle to beat.
I feel like they should have
somebody else.
They could have got Heyman. Yeah, they could have got Heyman screwing Lesnar, but the way they did it was stupid because Lesnar had the match won. So it made Big Show look like he wasn't very good. Mm-hmm. So why is he champ? And why would Heyman go with him when he can't lose to Lesnar?
Heyman's help to win the title.
Yeah, if they'd done it earlier, like he hits him in the balls or something, I'd have done that. Do you know what I mean? Like, put something sneaky in his contract. So Big Show has to get a 2 count or something. I don't know. But
that'd be great. That'd be so good.
This was like I'm on one today. That's about booking, right? But no, I just thought the way that it was really poor. I'm with Terry on this one. I didn't think it was very good at all. West Ham.
I didn't mind it. I didn't think the Big Show looked that bad. I thought he looks like he looked powerful because he managed to keep Lesnar down for a 3 count. Nobody's done that yet.
Yeah, but only because Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
No matter.
He'd already lost, Danny. It didn't matter. Lesnar's only been here like 6 months at this point.
You could say the same thing about the whole of Roman Reigns' current.
Absolutely not.
Streaker.
Outrageous.
You could. Absolutely. Roman Reigns is a dweeb who can win on his own. So is that not just exactly the same story?
No, because I think Roman still can.
No, I don't think he can.
Just in this scenario, like it was dead and buried. I don't think you've got to that point with Roman yet. Other than like with Drew, where he absolutely had it lost. Like it's just this one. It was like if you take out Heyman, Lesnar won this match in like 3 minutes. So how is Big Show a threat?
Because he's a big guy, isn't
he?
7 foot tall, 500 pounds.
But he lost in 3 minutes to.
Yeah, but he didn't lose, though. And the next. No,
but he didn't lose.
If you have a match again, Big Show can say, "You're not going to do that to me again."
Big Show loses to Kurt Angle in the next match.
Yeah, Kurt Angle's wrestling machine, isn't he?
It was even smaller than Lesnar. So I don't get it. What's the point?
I don't get it. I think Big Show looks stupid in this.
Yeah, it's a crap championship, isn't it? It's worse than his first one.
I think some great mutton chops, aren't they?
No, it's not worse than his first one because his first one he jumps on top of a casket that's getting driven by a car. Yeah, so it's not worse than his first one. That's one of the best. That's one of the best few well-written runs of all time. And there weren't everything else.
His dad was in there. That's do it too. But yeah,
just like you didn't even watch wrestling.
Yeah, but no, this is appalling. I The more I think about it, the more I get angry. Stupid.
I didn't mind. I genuinely didn't mind. I just, like I said, I just really wish Big Show picked up weights now.
Mm-hmm.
It makes him a machine.
Yeah, but the way he did this was no different than when he put the belt on the Great Khali. It was why have you done it?
Well, yeah, I didn't mind it.
I also didn't mind it.
It's outrageous.
Yeah,
disgrace to wrestling.
Well, Lou, you know that you don't like good wrestling because you think people can bear down with Mongo.
Oh, God. Is Mongo even on this show? Why are we... I'm going to have this fucking bear down shit again. He's not even here.
Do you know why he's not there?
Could I have one night off? Bearing down.
He was going to sign, and the locker room was like, whoa, Vince, none of us can bear down with Mongo.
No.
I don't think you can, so he didn't sign.
Good God.
Christ.
It's the truth.
Joe, I'm done.
It's finished. He's gone. Terry Peters, what did Meltzer think of this one?
I agree with this one, 2 stars.
He don't like matches that don't go very long, does he?
It doesn't help that it's a rubbish match as well.
I thought it was all right.
I thought it was all right. I didn't.
I've lost my back up here though. This is
He's got lose his eyes.
Well, I'm carrying on my tradition of this pay-per-view so far, obviously apart from the opener. 3 stars.
Yeah, fair. I think that's fair.
3 stars on the Frankenstein and 2 for Meltzer.
3 stars
from Aaron.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought it was all right.
Meltzer gave it 2.
I thought Lesnar looked really good. I thought Big Show didn't look bad at. I don't know, Big Show's the champ.
What did the legit ratings?
2
the
stars.
Meltzer ratings.
2.
So, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I went there.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
What's the matter with you?
It's just bad match, right?
You've got a seltzer. You get a lottery.
Yeah, I'm not even opened it yet. I've got some alcohol so I can throw up with this fucking bear down shit. It's not even here.
Well, you need to be physical. He's in like prime physical condition to bear down. You can't be getting drunk.
Oh, good God. I've not even set your arm off from that night. Drinking.
So after that, Big Show and Heyman run into a limo to escape the arena. I guess.
Why is the big bad Big Show
Running away again?
running away?
Scared that Lesnar's going to chase him.
Lesnar will rip your arms off.
Yeah. So why is Heyman going with this guy?
Heyman just looks like a loser.
Heyman was scared of Lesnar.
Heyman likes losers.
Big Show obviously had more money to flash around.
There might have been a storyline reason on SmackDown or something afterwards, but
yes, show it some respect.
No, absolutely not. It's a poor match, right?
All right, at this point then, there's only 2 matches left, but there's genuinely about an hour and a half of the review left.
Just on a side note, did anyone WWE Network, was the timing completely off? Like, you clicked on, the splitters at the bottom, and it just, chucked you to another part?
Don't know, I didn't use this.
I watched it in the one.
Only because I did it earlier and forgot where I was, so I clicked on a bit, and then it took me back to, Randy Orton's promo. I was like, what are you doing?
No, mine. Oh, no, yeah, you're right, actually. No.
But then before I started, it said it said it was 2 hours 30. Then I clicked on it, it said it was 2 hours 43. So I didn't.
It was 2 hours 43, I think.
Yeah, no, but before I clicked on it, it said it was 2.5 hours. It was really bizarre.
No, I think I went off it when I went back on it. It just took me back 20 minutes, which is weird.
Yeah, mine did that, and then I say I used a thing to go where I was, and it was like, oh no.
Sometimes, while we're on about the WWE Network, sometimes when I watch on my phone, the pause button disappears on mine. The app itself is absolute dog shit.
Yeah, the app is terrible.
But sometimes the pause disappears.
To find stuff as well, you have to scroll up to bring up the filter button.
Yeah.
Stupid.
At least there is a filter button. There used to be a filter button on PlayStation. So you had to know what was next. If you watch, I will watch them on. I watch the actual day pay-per-views in order. I had to then Google which one was next instead of just going on the year. It's ridiculous.
To be fair, though, it still sounds better than Peacock.
Yeah, the app. You just need to get a grip of the app for us. They don't care about us.
TV app's all right.
And also on iPhone, the WWE app is the only app that does not have the small window when you click off it. apart from YouTube, I'm not paying for YouTube Premium. But you know when you click your own button and anything else, it plays and it brings up a small window and plays, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So you can do something else, reply to somebody, or you can go on a look at your emails or whatever. But WWE Network doesn't do it. It winds me right up.
Yeah.
Right then, the next match is another SmackDown match. It is a WWE Tag Team Championship triple threat match. Edge and Rey Mysterio are the current champions. They're going against Chris Benoit and Kurt Angle. And then they're going against Los Guerreros, which is Chavo and Eddie. I was excited about this match before it started. Is anybody else?
Do you not like this match?
I was excited. I said I was excited about it. You just need the names.
It's the way you said it, Russ. You said
it was in the middle of a sigh.
I was going to say it was the way you went, I was really excited about this. I was like, what? Like, hey.
They give it time as well. So it's the second longest match on the card, 19 minutes. It is an elimination chamber. Not elimination chamber, elimination match. I'm reading Elimination Chamber. That's why I said
it's an elimination tag match, isn't it?
Elimination tag match, yeah. But we get a lot of good story work in here. Los Guerreros are refusing to tag in because, well, why would you? I love that storyline. You got Edge, who is one of the best heels of all time. I think that's a given. But he's such a good babyface as well. You forget how good of a babyface Edge was.
There's a few boos in the crowd, though, aren't they? The crowd
were like, bloody love his music.
They turn on him.
I don't. He was so good that when he's the underdog babyface against Angle and Benoit.
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio is obviously probably the best underdog of all time, but I thought Edge looks so
annoying
good
that he gets his own entrance ramp. Fuck off, Ray.
No, it was class.
Come out the normal one. Jump into the door frame and do us all a favour.
Why do you hate Rey Mysterio?
I don't hate Rey Mysterio. I find him very
no, you do. You do hate Rey Mysterio.
No one else gets one. No one else gets.
Rey Mysterio is the goat.
What's about? This is...
Well, you know what it is?
Just irritates me.
He's obviously he's not quite the goat, is he? He's second goat because Mongo.
Mongo.
For God's sake. Mongo. For God's sake. It's too much.
Mongo Bearman. That's what we'll go with, you know. This is too much. What was Mongo up to at this point?
Just bossing life.
Yeah.
Bossing. Yeah, so it says on Wikipedia.
Yeah, Mongo was doing whatever he fucking wanted to because no one could bear down with him.
Yeah, I bet he won. I bet he was doing some shit.
Right, he retired because he thought, well,
probably falling out of a ring or something.
No one ever will get up to the standard I was. No one will ever be able to bear down. So he's left them. So
he's literally got a 7-year gap on his.
Yeah, he won't do any wrestling.
He's not a 9-year gap. Sorry.
Yeah.
Before he became a referee in TNA.
Yeah.
Notable for McMichael's extremely slow cadence for a free count.
What a surprise.
That sense.
No, because he had to make sure the right winner. I mean, he was a judge as well as a referee. But he didn't have anything to prove. He didn't have to wrestle again because we all knew that he's the GOAT.
Yeah. The only reason he came back to do some refereeing is because he thought, oh, fucking Zabisco did such a good job. I bet I can do a good job as well.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? He thought, I've conquered the wrestling, being inside the ring. Why not do another job? Oh, I'm great on colour commentary. Oh, I'll be the ref. See, I'll conquer that as well, and he did. All right.
We'll get there.
Right, so back to the triple threat match. There's some amazing stuff in it. There's a crossface ankle lock combo, which amazingly doesn't result in an elimination.
When me and Lou did it on Terry Peters that time.
There's a bloody lovely sunset flip as well, isn't there? Sunset flip German suplex.
Ball did come out, yeah.
By the way, more about the time Terry Peters was tapped to the crossface and I once busted up and Terry Peters with a leg drop.
My testy fell out there, didn't it?
Fall out or was pulled out to get off?
No, actually fell out the side. All you heard was, ooh, testicle.
I reckon that was like a sneaky tactic from Peters to stop the crossface.
And Liam McLeod, shout out to Liam McLeod, was on about in the taxi, and taxi driver thought we'd all had a fight.
Yeah.
And we were just wrestling.
We were like in our 20s at that point.
Yeah, we were a lot older than what we should have been to be doing that.
I made Terry Peters step out in America with a crossface.
Yeah, you almost shot me out, you prick.
Yeah,
I was the champ though. In Chicago? Was that in Chicago?
No, it was
in
Dallas.
Dallas.
Was it Dallas?
Like I say, Tom.
Yeah, because we were
Tom thought of bed.
Because we were hitting each other them stupid like bed.
I've never seen those long pillows before that trip, but they were in every hotel that we stayed in.
And we were hitting each other with them, and then Tom fell out of bed.
It's like almost like draft snakes, wasn't it? Draft,
a draft that's good.
Yeah. Good stuff. Right then, so the first elimination then is Edge and Benoit basically arguing. That's their thing. There's a bit of pushing and shoving. Benoit gets speared and he's eliminated. They're upset about this, so they didn't beat everybody up. We then have a regular tag team match now.
It looks like there's a point as well where Benoit's hit with the title and Chavo already chucks it to Kurt. So it looks like Kurt's hit Benoit with the title.
Yeah.
Again, classic Los Guerreros.
This is good. Los Guerreros is such an... Are they underrated? They should have done more.
You think they're underrated, don't you? But they also have the Chavos there as well, don't you? So.
Yeah, Kevin White.
If Eddie's that good,
yeah.
he just absolutely carried
it.
it.
Chavo gets included in the SmackDown 6. When you look at him compared to the other 5, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, the SmackDown 5 was not very good, is it? SmackDown 6 is better.
It should be SmackDown 5 plus 1.
Yes. So then it goes to the end of the match. There's the referees just like must have been an ex-WCW referee. There's a 619. He's busy with Edge. And then Eddie hits Rhea with the tag title and puts on it's called here the El Paso Lasso. It's a bit like a Texas Cloverleaf. Rhea taps Los Guerreros are the new champions. 19 minutes.
Quick snap question for everybody.
Well,
did Rey Mysterio's pants give snakeskin pants vibes to anybody?
No.
Well, zebra pants on there, like tiger print.
Yeah, it was more the colour of them.
So Jeff Hardy freaks me out with his light pants in the early one.
Speaking of freaked out by attires, though, the main event, somehow.
Come on, Chad.
There's a lot of questionable attire on this. So we've had 3 out of the 6 matches with questionable attire.
Yeah. That's probably fair.
In fact, no, 4 because we've got Jeff.
Maybe it was though, because it was a 2-year anniversary of snakeskin pants, wasn't it? So maybe it was a bit of a tribute.
Yeah, there you go. And so 4 out of 6 matches have got.
He does like to do that, doesn't
he? Yeah.
Rey Mysterio.
How long is it after this match that Los Guerreros changed the theme music to "We Lie, We Cheat, We Steal"? Because that was a great theme song.
I can't imagine it.
Or is it being overdubbed? They've got it now and they've just overdubbed it because it's just Latino.
I don't know.
No, I feel like with Lyra Shoot Steel's on the network. I feel like we've seen it before.
Yeah, I feel like it's a Jim Johnson one.
Yeah, I can't know when it changes though.
But that is a good theme tune. What do we think of this match then? SmackDown 6, all going at it.
Thoroughly enjoyed it.
I really enjoyed this match.
I had to do triple threats, but I thought they pulled it off really well.
You can see why, again, 5 out of the 6 became world champions.
Yeah.
Like I say, he does stand out because Southland done it, bless him, Chavo, over how.
Which is weird when fucking Benoit's in the match, I don't think about it.
Yeah.
Weird Chavo.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed this. You can see why SmackDown really got a reputation for this style of wrestling.
Look, you said earlier about was it on the new show or was it on this show? Making mid-carders. I think it was on the new show. Making mid-carders seem like main event.
In reference to this went on after
this match?
Championship match, didn't it? Yeah, just in general. Like this is just a tag team title match. It felt like a big deal on the show. It was really important.
Probably had no right to be as good as what it was.
And it was really good. And you just
19 minutes 25.
Yeah. Everyone felt like big stars, didn't they? Including Chavo.
I mean, they are, to be fair, right?
I really like the theme music of Edges as well.
The Rob Zombie one. Yeah.
Underrated.
I liked his little feud with Rob Zombie at that time when he gets arrested on Raw. And it was like Rob Zombie wouldn't let him use his music in the because he sucked. And that's why he used Metal Lingus. That was his storyline. Yeah.
Not good for the band is using now, though, is it? Your second place, mate, because I'm shit.
Yeah.
Not great for that, is it?
Rob Zombie is very good, to be fair. I do like Rob Zombie.
I'm guessing Meltzer give this at least 4 stars.
No. He gave it a disgraceful 3.5.
What the fuck?
Oh,
He's on
He's
drugs.
He's on drugs.
Allegedly. No, parody.
allegedly, he supplies the drugs to Pringles guy, Mr. Pringles.
And then who does he supply him to? Kids.
Yeah, all comes full circle. Back
keeps him
to,
keeps him in his head.
Allegedly.
Allegedly fictional. Complete coincidence. It's not a fictional character.
Yeah, 3.5, which surprised me because I thought he would have given this at least 4.
I thought he would have loved it.
I thought he would have.
Do you reckon 10 years later this would have been 4 stars?
Yeah.
If this was outside of WWE, it would have been 85 stars.
He was a bit ashy back in the day, though, wasn't
he? He hates WWE as much as he hates himself.
Yeah.
I think he seems to have been quite harsh this pay-per-view.
He's
but all the real star ratings.
Yeah, I don't care about that fraud.
Well, Franklin's star rating is 4.5.
Well, yeah, that's more like it, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Reasonable.
Good match. Very good match.
It's had to have been at least 4 stars from Meltzer. Poor form.
Well,
okay then. Chris Nowinski comes out.
This is
he's got like it's like a I don't know what gimmick it is. He's not a teacher, is he? Like a jock, I guess.
He studied at Harvard, didn't he? So he's sort of got that like ultra intelligent.
Yeah, but he's wearing like he's wearing like one of them, the jock.
Yeah, I think it's just like he's
the white sleeves and the red.
Is a Harvard grad and he's better than you. I think it's sort of
yeah. But I think
he comes out, calls everyone stupid in New York. The Knicks get slugged off as well. I think that's Matt Hardy then comes out.
Yeah, Matt Hardy slags the Knicks off about choking it, doesn't
he? Yeah, because he starts choking himself. It says that choke's almost as bad as the Knicks. Screw you, Matt Hardy. Version 1 Matt Hardy though is fantastic.
Do we all like his attitude fact?
Yes. What was his fact? I've got
only drinks low fat chocolate milk.
Yes, and he keeps the room at a toasted 75 degrees, and he only drinks low fat milk.
See, I wasn't sure if Matt Hardy had gone at this point, which is why Jeff was on his own. But I forgot Matt Hardy V1 was a thing.
Jeff's on Raw and Matt's on SmackDown.
Yeah, I didn't know if he was injured there, and that's why they were separate. But I didn't realize they were separated in the draft. Like, and Matt was still
pretty much every tag team got separated in the draft. I think.
Yeah.
Matt disagrees with Nowinski though. He doesn't think New Yorkers are stupid. He thinks they're losers. And they come up with a new term, looped. But finally, they are interrupted by the sirens. The big bad booty daddy. Or just the big booty daddy, as Jay I like to call him. Scott Steiner is arrived in WWE, clears the ring. The crowd go fucking mental for Scott Steiner. You know what happens next, but was anybody else just so excited to see Scott Steiner in WWE?
See, on the back of this, I feel as though we need to watch Royal Rumble 2003.
No, you don't. You don't need to watch it.
Title match. He has a world title match against Triple H.
You know, Peters, trust me. Just have this memory of Scott Steiner coming out at Madison Square Garden. You don't need to watch the 2003 match. He's injured, right? He's injured.
Well, on that pay-per-view, we can also get Torrie Wilson and Dawn Marie.
He's also the face in that feud. Booked him completely wrong.
He's not a face, is he? He's not. He's a natural heel.
I thought he was only there for a year, but he was there for like 18 months.
Yeah, he's got
short 2 years, 20 months.
He's got like is it a foot infection or something?
Yeah, he slides rapidly down the card.
Yeah,
he's got something wrong with his foot. He has one main event match, doesn't he? He only has the one match. He was going to do a 2 or 3 match feud, but
no, he has 2 matches with him.
Does he have 2?
Yeah, he has a rematch and No Way Out.
Apparently,
maybe it was going to.
But I don't think he gets on WrestleMania. It's that quick.
What I once heard was as well. He got asked to do a drugs test, and he said, "I'll do one when Triple H does one," and never got asked to do one again.
Yeah, but I don't know. That may be, but
this
was fantastic.
He also went on and won Wrestling Observer Newsletter's Worst Right match award in 2003.
Fuck off, Dave Meltzer. This was fantastic. What a great way to introduce one of the best wrestlers of all time.
8 years, which is mad to say it's been 8 years, but what's that like? Just seems, well, obviously that was 20 years ago, 28 years. He was last.
Yeah, well, he wasn't even Big Papa Pump, was he? He was just Scott Steiner. He was with the dog-faced gremlin.
Mad.
Glorious. What a great way. And then we go backstage. Shawn Michaels is there with his. Not only has he got daft pants, but he's got daft hair.
So stupid.
Yeah, I saw in his book apparently he had that match with Triple H, didn't he, at SummerSlam?
Yeah.
He thought he was like one and done, so he threw all his gear out, got a haircut, and just went to live in his farm or whatever. And then Vince was like, "Hey pal, how about a title run?" And that's how he came back. He's like, "Fuck."
And he was back for years, wasn't he?
Yeah,
back for absolute
call it a
years.
title run.
But do you know what just made his whole outfit? Cowboy boots. Just wearing cowboy boots.
Yeah,
Of course he is.
yeah. And like the brown pants, because apparently he had to get his gear like a week before or something, and it seems just only had brown.
That's all they had, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least he didn't wear snakeskin though.
Oh, I think he could have pulled it off.
I reckon that was
It was a little better. Imagine him wearing the Godfather's pants.
I reckon that was the basis of snakeskin pants.
Got to do that. Okay, but Shawn Michaels is interrupted though with Randy Orton's breaking news. This was like the heel set for Randy Orton, wasn't it?
How weird is this?
Yeah.
Speaking of weird hair, he's got weird hair as well, hasn't
He has at least he don't have his curtains.
Because it's like 12 here, though, isn't he?
he? Yeah, this is before Revolution, isn't it?
Yeah, but this is like, I don't know. It was just weird to see, I guess. This and the Chris Nowinski thing, I thought was really, it's really weird. Like, you know, like these little things that you see that happen for like weeks at a time and just disappear forever.
Orton was 22.
It felt like, well, yeah.
Orton, though, he did this for quite a while because he picked up quite a big injury, didn't he, early on? And then I think this was to keep him basically on TV, wasn't it?
Just general weirdness on
it. We then get a video package of Elimination Chamber, and Triple H is interviewed, puts over the match, and then we get Eric Bischoff comes out and he walks around the chamber.
Sorry,
go on, Piers.
Just on Randy Orton, so he suffered his injury within a week of his debut, within weeks of his debut, and that's why which would sideline for months. So then that's why they kept putting the R&N segments on to update you on his condition. I wonder if that email's still active.
I want to find out.
Yeah, I didn't get it, so rewatch it and find out. Let us know. So Bischoff's walking around the chamber explaining the rules because again we've never seen the chamber. It just looks amazing.
Yeah, it looks. I think
Madison Square Garden is such the best place to have it, though, isn't it? Because it just fits in, doesn't it, with the roof and everything. Yeah. Like it looks fantastic.
I think this is the best looking chamber. I don't really like the new one with the square pods.
No, I don't. I think this is. I
agree
with you.
I've got to say, as a guy who's been in the Elimination Chamber, I've just been inside it.
Who are you in it with?
It's a terrifying. Primo Epcot but it's a terrifying structure. Even a new one. It's tall. It's taller. But yeah, they both got their ups and the pros and cons.
Well, as we'll get into this match, it needs to be told, doesn't it?
Yeah,
there was one part in this match, which I will get to in a second.
Triple H nearly died.
Yes. I don't know who came. Was it Pat Patterson who came up with the Elimination Chamber?
Triple H. Triple H
himself. Which is such a good idea.
Yeah, it was meant to be a mix of, was it Hell in a Cell, War Games, and Royal Rumble? Was that the idea? I think that was the idea behind it.
Yeah, I can see that. But we have the Elimination Chamber match coming up now. Then, so they've gone through all the rules. The rules will come up on the screen. We have got Shawn Michaels, Kane, Chris Jericho, Booker T. Chris Jericho doesn't have Walls of Jericho, have it, which freaked me out.
Yeah,
King of My World is his theme.
Yeah,
performed by them.
Theme. Performed by Saliva again. Good song though.
Didn't seem the same, did it?
No.
So we've got Chris Jericho, Booker T, and then we start with Triple H and Rob Van Dam. Basically, Triple H gets beat up for 5 minutes.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe that. Rob Van Dam looks so good.
Well, this was the start and end of his push, wasn't it? This was they have really big plans for him, and then obviously we get to the spot in this match, and that was it.
But before that, Triple H gets his head slammed against the door so much it flies open. Poor lock on that, referees.
Yeah, there was one of the doors that the referees they had to cut away from it. I can't remember when they're entering. They had to cut away from it because they couldn't get it shut properly. So they're just like, shit. I'll have no ran across. I was like, you fucking got this door.
whoever built the Elimination Chamber had never built anything for wrestling before, had they? Which is why it was like the stiffest thing I've ever. Like the wrestlers didn't like it because there was no giving anything.
Yeah,
not like the Hell in a Cell or the cage. Well, not like the bloody that cage in the WCW where you could have climbed through the bloody
Christ, yeah.
things. It hurts so much. We get that RVD goes onto the top of the pod. Jericho gets involved, tries to pull him down. Jericho's then next in. Doesn't stop RVD though. Because all the spots in this are brand new. So like RVD jumps off the top rope, misses Jericho, but like lands on the cage. You see it all the time now, but imagine in 2002, this is brand new.
Yeah. RVD's really innovative as well, isn't he?
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous that he waited so long for a title.
So good.
We then get, I think it's next. I can't remember if Booker T comes out first or not, but RVD goes for a frog splash off the top of the pod. He's not got enough room. I don't know if he just bottles it as well because Shawn Michaels jumps off it later. Falls on Triple H.
I wonder if Triple H was positioned a bit incorrectly as well.
I don't know. RVD doesn't fall like he normally falls. I think his knee or his elbow hits Triple H in the throat, which makes it even more amazing that Triple H carried on for another 25 minutes or whatever. And I think he crushes his throat, doesn't he?
That's what it looks like. Yeah.
That's absolutely. That's why RVD doesn't get a push again until 2006.
Yeah, that was it. That literally was it. Apparently, Triple H was absolutely fuming. Obviously, that happened.
But it looked like it hurt a lot.
Yeah.
Booker T then comes out, and he eliminates RVD with a missile drop kick. That's at 13 minutes. Kane comes out next, throws everybody about to try and eliminate him. Kane throws Jericho through.
This match made me realise something.
What?
Kane's like Tottenham Hotspur. He's always in and around with the big boys, isn't he? But never really does the business.
Don't need a title, that's why.
I quite like this version of Kane, though.
Not any version of Kane doesn't need a title.
The bald Kane needed the title. It was rubbish.
Which one?
No, it was great. When he first got his match ripped off, Kane was great.
2004 bald Kane or 2018 bald Kane?
2018.
Authority Kane.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was the worst.
Look, right. Look,
no, he just hates drag people, doesn't he? So.
You said bald Kane was rubbish, but do you not remember his tag team with Big Show?
Yeah, that was good.
So what's the matter with you? Bald Kane electrocuted Shane McMahon's nuts.
I know, it was just weird, wasn't it? It was just. I stand by my comments.
Are Triple H shag Katie Vic by this point?
No.
Oh, is that?
No, that's coming later.
That's next year. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what we can all agree on, the worst Kane is Mayor Kane. So
that's true.
Yeah, the worst person, the worst kid is Glenn Jacobs.
Justice for drag.
Yeah, it's a bit weird that he's the worst person on this card, isn't it? When Chris Benoit's on it as well, but there we go.
Yeah, that's true. You know, two people are.
He's the worst person that's alive.
or awful county. You know what I mean?
The worst person that's alive that's on the card.
Yeah.
So Kane's out. Everyone, they all do the finish and tries to get rid of him, but they can't. Booker T's eliminated after a choke slam followed by lion salt.
I feel a bit sorry for Booker T. Didn't really get much of an opportunity in this match for me.
No. In a minute, he should have won the title. Is it a year later? It's not this WrestleMania, is it? It's WrestleMania after.
What, Booker T?
Yeah,
it's the one after. It was this one.
This one. The next one, is it? 2003?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
We're definitely doing that when we get to the anniversary of that, by the way.
People like him don't win the world title.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of WrestleManias and anniversaries, next year is the 30th anniversary of WrestleMania 9. So we will be reviewing it.
The worst WrestleMania of all time.
And we're all gonna wear togas.
Yeah, right, fair enough.
Yeah. I'm gonna send.
Just for us, because this is all the only, isn't it? So that's just a little nice thing for us. If you put toga on Bob Roode, that'd be great.
Yeah, but that's we're doing it. I'm just warning you now. Get your toga. Get your bed sheet.
Yeah. Do you remember when I wore pretty much a toga in the summer because it was that hot?
Yeah, that will do that again.
That will do it again.
But this time you got to go with those like leaf crowns as well. What are they called?
Well, look like a girl at
laurel crown, whatever it is. Yeah.
Problem is, if we all wear togas, Terry Peters' testicle might fall out.
It's a risk I'm willing to take.
Have we not covered WrestleMania 9 before?
No.
I thought we had.
No, we haven't done it.
We were going to, and we didn't.
Right, okay.
That was yeah.
Consequence.
Yeah.
Back to the match then. So Kane's out. He's destroying everyone. Shawn Michaels then comes out. Kane's eliminated after chokeslam. He chokeslams everybody, but then he's eliminated. He switching music, pedigree, and lion salt. Lasted 22 minutes. It's now Jericho, Shawn Michaels, and Triple H. Jericho goes out after he has Triple H in a... Which I don't understand. I don't understand why they do this. So he's got Triple H in the walls of Jericho. He's got nowhere to go. He looks like he's about to tap. Shawn Michaels kicks him in the face and pins him. That's at 30 minutes. Then get 9 minutes of Triple H and Shawn Michaels both bust open. Triple H has got a crushed throat and he's still going. There's a switching music for a near fall. Triple H goes for the pedigree. That's another near fall. He goes again, but Shawn Michaels gets out of it, hits him with the switching music. 1, 2, 3. The pop is incredible. And then after the match, I thought this was absolutely fantastic. The confetti.
The ticker tape.
Oh, yeah, because it was cannons like in the crowd, wasn't it?
Oh, my God. It looked amazing when he won it. It looked like such a big deal.
Yeah.
Right.
39 minutes, 21 seconds. Elimination Chamber done. Shawn Michaels is the champ.
What a way to start.
You can see why he stuck around, can't you? The Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
Such a class, wasn't it?
One of my favourite Elimination Chambers.
Yeah. I've never seen it before this one. It was really good, though.
Had you not seen it?
No. First time I watched it.
I did think Goldberg was in it, but that must be next year.
It's the one after, and that one is fucking terrible because I won't.
What are you talking about, Peter?
Oh no, it's awful.
You got Kevin Nash, Goldberg, Triple H.
How can it be bad? Kevin Nash and Goldberg in a main event.
Nash just sat there because his quads are torn.
Goldberg just jackhammering everybody. Triple H comes in and wins. Classic.
It's similar with Sledgehammer.
It's fucking
terrible. Well, we'll cover SummerSlam 2003 though, isn't it? So we'll cover it.
Yeah, we'll do that next year in summer. This I can't. To be fair, I can't think of that many Elimination Chamber matches. There's one. The one that Bray Wyatt won, I really, really liked.
New Year's Revolution 2005 was really good as well.
The one where Edge comes out afterwards.
No, that's 2006.
Was that 2006?
2005 was Triple H, Batista, Benoit, Jericho, Edge, and Randy Orton with Shawn Michaels as special guest ref.
Or December to Dismember as well. That was good.
Oh, fuck off. You're going too far now. That's what you're doing. Why have you done
that? Well, what do we think of this then? The first Elimination Chamber match. So try and put yourself back to however old you was in 2002.
Shall I do a bit of Elimination Chamber trivia?
Yes.
Do you want to go on then, Peters?
Which two wrestlers have the most appearances in Elimination Chamber matches?
Jericho and Triple H.
One is correct.
Jericho is correct tonight.
Mm-hmm. Who's the other one?
John Cena?
Nope.
Edge?
Batista?
Nope.
Kofi Kingston?
Randy Orton.
Both got 8 apiece.
And you never won an Elimination Chamber. Is it the one thing he's not won?
That's Randy Orton. Yeah, Randy Orton won Elimination Chamber 2014.
Yeah.
Which had Cesaro, Christian, Daniel Bryan, John Cena, and Sheamus in it.
Is that your Elimination Chamber trivia done?
No. Who has the most eliminations?
Triple H.
Oh.
Jericho.
10. Only man with double figures.
Oh, Jericho. I was going to say like Braun Strowman or Roman Reigns.
Well, he's in the most, isn't he? So
no, but Strowman like eliminated like 6 in one, didn't he? So he might go 4 more somewhere else. Yeah.
Who's got the most victories?
Triple H.
Correct, with 4. Who has the least amount of appearances but most eliminations?
Goldberg.
Appearance.
So Lesnar.
Strowman.
1 appearance, 5 eliminations.
Did he win it then?
No, Roman won it because there was 7 in it, wasn't it, that year? It started with a triple threat. He eliminated everyone and Roman eliminated him. And they got booed at WrestleMania, so that was weird.
Who has the most appearances in an Elimination Chamber match, but the least eliminations?
Kofi Kingston.
Nope.
Sheamus.
Nope.
Booker T.
Nope.
Daniel Bryan.
Nope.
Seth Rollins.
Nope.
Cesaro.
Nope.
Uh,
R-Truth.
Oh, isn't it a tag one, wasn't he? And he like the IC,
four
title ones.
appearances. Four appearances.
Four appearances.
One elimination. One elimination.
They've killed this gimmick, haven't they? 4 appearances for R-Truth.
So let's have a look. This is the end of my trivia. Let's have a look which one's R-Truth we're in. He was in the one at 2010, which Chris Jericho won. He was in it with The Undertaker, CM Punk, John Morrison, and Rey Mysterio.
I was thinking it was a main event style, wasn't it?
Which one of these is not like the other?
John Morrison's there, come on.
Did that true and John? Come on.
Yeah.
Well, which other ones was he in? John Cena. He was in the one at WrestleMania 27. No, sorry, for the WWE title match at WrestleMania 27.
Oh, yeah.
So in it with John Cena, who defeated CM Punk, John Morrison, Sheamus, Randy Orton, and R-Truth. Then he was in it at Elimination Chamber 2012 with CM Punk, Chris Jericho, Dolph Ziggler, Kofi Kingston, and The Miz.
Good group.
And then his final appearance came in Elimination Chamber 2015 for the vacant Intercontinental title.
Oh, that was terrible, that match.
Where Ryback won it against Dolph Ziggler, King Barrett, Mark Henry, R-Truth, and Sheamus.
That was one of the worst elimination chambers of all time. That was awful.
That was when the gimmick died, wasn't it?
Yeah, because they had that. That was the.
Do you want to know the other tag? Do you want to know the other elimination chamber on that paper?
It was a tag team title, wasn't it?
It was a tag team match.
New Day versus Tyson Kidd and Cesaro versus Los Matadores versus the Ascension versus Luchador versus the Primetime Players.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Gross. Right, back to SummerSlam. No, SummerSlam. Survivor Series 2002. Then, what do we think of this Elimination Chamber match?
Loved it.
Wonderful.
It's really good. So you can see how it survived, can't you? Pop at the end. Great story all the way through. Shame Triple H got out and nearly died. Yeah. He looked like he was struggling, didn't he? Bless him at the end.
Carry on, though. The man's nuts, isn't he?
Great setting. I think, honestly, the style of the show for me, it was Madison Square Garden. Like, the whole show just looked class.
Yeah.
Just because you want to live there, Luke.
No, it just looks so good, though, doesn't it, compared to most arenas?
I love that the microphones are, like, audibly clipped as well from that noise when Shawn Michaels won.
Yeah.
Like, the noise was just unbelievable. And he
just saying the ticker tape.
No one was really expecting it.
Yeah, because that was only his second match back, wasn't it?
It's just
I don't know how he got in there. I'm assuming there must be some story there.
Just a shame that he lost it the month after.
And the fact that he looked like a weird girl.
Had he been in the NWO at this point as well?
No, that's later.
No,
that's 2003.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Is the NWO still going at this point?
No,
they've not come back yet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they've come back because they came back in 2002. Yeah.
Oh, I thought they came back in 2003.
No, I think they've come back again.
No, we've already had Rock Hogan in there, haven't we?
Yeah, let's have a look.
Nick Nash returns next year for Elimination Chamber, and I think it's around that time to do NWO again with Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels, Booker T. It's that era.
Yeah.
X back. He's back in it, isn't he?
Big Show.
Has he gone?
Sure.
You know,
Big Show.
Yeah.
That's the 4, isn't it? Because there's no Hall, there's no Hogan.
Yeah, Hogan's left at this point.
Oh, no, hang on. On the June the 3rd episode of Raw, Michaels returned to WWE television after 18 months when Kevin Nash was announced as a new member of the recently formed New World Order, and that's on his 2002-2004 part of Wikipedia. So he's the only member of the NWA to have never worked in the WCW. And then it starts the whole thing with Triple H. It was the start of 2002.
Definitely one of the worst members of NWO, though.
Yeah, if he didn't wrestle. Rubbish, right?
I don't know, Conan was in NWO.
Because Scott Hall left, and Kevin Nash got injured. Kevin Nash got injured, so that's why Big Show went back in. So I'm assuming because Scott Hall left, that's why Michaels went in.
Yeah, probably.
Because he was just WCW.
We all know the best member of the NWO is Scott Norton. So
yeah, big in Japan.
I'm not having that.
Huge in Japan.
Big in Japan. Big in Japan.
The NWO
That's disgraceful.
From February 2002 to July 2002.
Oh, so it's already been and gone at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, because Scott Hall rapidly drops down the card, didn't he?
Well, yeah, that's point in TNA.
So Shawn Michaels was in it for 5 weeks, June the 3rd until July the 15th.
Ah,
there we go then. Right then, what's the official star rating for this Elimination Chamber match?
4.25.
Oh, it's a bit low, isn't it?
Yeah, harsh. Should have been 5 for me.
5.5, isn't it?
5.5.
Like,
broke the scale.
Yeah, put yourself in 2002.
Yeah.
You're watching this. I mean, it's good watching it back now, but if you're watching it live, that'd been absolutely amazing, wouldn't it? Really.
For the first time, the stuff that's so innovative in it, the stuff they do.
Really exciting, isn't it, when this sort of thing occurs as well?
Is this? I think it's going to be very similar when we're watching War Games this year on the main roster.
Look back in 20 years and say, what a great
it's the same feeling I got when the Punjabi prison debuted.
Can't wait till 2026.
Yeah.
The Big Show against Batista. The Big Show against Undertaker there.
Yeah.
You, the Big Show.
Yeah. Same. But no, I guess all jokes aside, the Punjabi prison is an example of them really, really trying to find like a new big gimmick. They don't stick around. They don't, they're not. It's hard to find, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
they
don't
big gimmick matches like that.
They don't need to come up with new ones because they've got the Tower of Doom.
Yeah.
That.
Triple K.
Yeah. War Games 2000, bring that back.
Yeah. Right. If swear to God, though, if they do a pay per view in India, like as rumored, if they're in a Punjabi prison match on there, what are we doing? Like, honestly, what are we doing? It needs to be one. Great Khali and Jinder Mahal.
That was the last one, wasn't it? Orton and Jinder Mahal, wasn't it?
Yeah, Great Khali interfered for no reason whatsoever. Yeah, it was.
It did.
Ridiculous.
Right. So, Survivor Series 2002. What do we think? What do we think as a whole? Let's give it scores out of 10.
Solid 8.5 from me.
Wow, that's a bit low.
I'm going to give it 9. I'm going to give it 9 because I do single digits anyways.
I agree with Lou. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10.
I'm going 9.5.
Oh,
it was just good. I know I've enjoyed our WCW run, but it was nice to go back. And it was nice for me because this was the point where I just didn't watch wrestling because it wasn't fun for anymore.
Stopped watching it at this point.
Yeah.
I think the more and more I watch it, the more and more I enjoy early Ruthless Aggression.
Yeah.
Very, very, very good pay-per-view. Sadly, no 7-star matches because there was no Mongo. But we did have a 5.5-star match. So, good pay-per-view.
Yeah.
The second best Survivor Series of all time.
What's the best?
End of the Invasion. Come on.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's all right.
That was so good.
I thought you meant 992.
No. That's so good.
Classic.
You like Deadly Games, I guess.
Yeah, certainly. Then 98. Deadly Game. And 2016.
They sort of lost the Soul Survivor.
There was no
Survivor Series matches.
No Survivor Series, no true
Survivor. Yeah, but like you had elimination matches all the way through, didn't you?
Yeah.
Year before and year after, it was like fucking Nathan Jones' team against someone's team. It's ridiculous. They just did him for the sake of doing it.
I don't know. I felt as though they did that.
Well received Survivor Series. Nice to watch the right show, Peters. Thanks for that. Where can we find you, Terry Peters?
You can find me in the Champions League with Newcastle United over on Twitch at twitch.tv/BellNation. Soon to be taken over for Scarborough Athletic. 4
streams this week.
Streams every day, Peters. It's nuts.
Streams for days.
Yeah, he does.
What I do is beat Tuesday, Friday, Tuesday,
Saturday, Sunday,
Thursday. You did one Thursday.
Didn't you say he was doing the 48-hour stream soon?
I didn't do Thursday this week. I did Thursday the week before.
Are you streaming for 48 hours next weekend?
Yeah, charity. For charity. Unless he had a charity now.
Yeah, that must be it. Edit it first.
I give to charity every month. Thank you very
much. The charity of Terry Peters.
Yes,
create his own charity just to pay money to himself. It's a tax swindle from Terry Peters.
I'm not Tom Moore's family.
Slanderous.
Allegedly.
Absolutely slanderous. We nearly got it all the way through. Aaron, where can we find you?
Well, you can find me back on Twitter now, can't you?
Timestamp it.
Yes.
Plug in the Franklin Stars.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People need to know. People need to know the real star ratings.
Random people tweeting about houses. Just get in there, like, fuck off.
Yeah, that's what I did this week.
Yeah.
The people need to know the real star ratings.
Reach out directly. Guerrilla marketing is good.
Yeah. So that's what you're going to find me doing after every pay-per-view now. Just shitting on Dave Meltzer's star ratings.
Glorious stuff. Absolute glorious. Speaking of glorious, Bob Roode, where can we find you?
On SmackDown soon, if you believe the news. Listen, the new show.
Hopefully you can get out. Hopefully you can get out of storage.
Yeah.
To get to SmackDown.
Yeah.
Lou, where can we find you, Lou?
Just that the back on the Twitter for now.
No, again, also in Dave Meltzer's tweets.
Yeah, I've not been in there for a while actually. Just can't be asked.
Giving Roman Reigns and Logan Paul
4.5 on it.
Yeah.
He's a dick, isn't he?
Yeah, it's a 5-star match, that one.
Yeah,
it's because it's Logan Paul.
But no, we'll do Disney.
At least he gave Logan Paul over 4 stars. He was never going to do that 2 years ago, was he?
Well, he did it. Yeah, he's done it because otherwise he'd have probably had even more backlash.
We said it was the perfect match on his show, so how was it only 4.5? I don't understand these ratings.
Yeah, because Dave Meltzer hates wrestling. You can find me on Twitter at the USM. You can find us all on Twitter at Wrestling Around. We're on Twitch, we're all over the place. Google Wrestling Around, you'll find us with green and black. Right then, Terry Peters, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Aaron, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Lou, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Bob Roode, thanks for joining us.
Glorious.
And thank you everybody for listening, and join us next week for another episode of Wrestling Around.